Hello, this is Castle of Castle Does, and hopefully the microphone is not producing alien sounds. Hello, this is Castle of Castle Does. I have some Subnautica action for you, and here's an example of what happens when I, as a level designer, say, "Hey, I'm playing the game. I found an area that seems a little plain. I'm going to add something cool." And that's exactly what happened. Just through playtesting, which I have, obviously I'm playtesting the level, the game. I'm sorry, I was to say level. I'm playtesting the entire game fairly often these days, and every once in a while I'll just spot something that's like, there needs to be a little bit something more here, and that's exactly what this is. So I decided I was going to build sort of like a kind of like cool double tower area. It's like two really big, fairly large towers, and just sort of molding. I'm new word, smolding, molding from the ground. They're built from the bone of the alien planet. But there's two of them. One's not as tall as the other. Variation. Oh yeah. And that's pretty much, there isn't really much else to say. I mean, hey, I got a playtesting. Oh, I built a little one over here. I got the playtesting in, and then this area right here was a real quick job. It wasn't really anything too fancy, but I think I'm going to be doing this a lot. I'm going to be just finding spots. Like next week, I'm just going to be like, find another spot and do the same thing. Just add one cool thing every day. Because if you add one cool thing every day, a long project will leave you with a lot of cool things. And sometimes that's if you could just hit that goal as a designer, uh, you'd be surprised at the results by the end of the year. You end up with a lot of like neat stuff. Add one cool thing every day. Yeah, I try to put a smiley. I try to put something neat, like hiding little tidbits here and there. It doesn't have to be super cool every day, but just kind of get it in there. So I'm putting some of the red grass for. I'm also doing a lot of the different biomes like combined. Um, I'm working on a lot of the different borders between different areas, so all of the different places in the game are getting like uh, coming together and making sure that there are no seams, that everything comes together seamlessly. So this area and the entire beginning of the game should feel really, really, really smooth and polished. Um, that's the goal. That's what that's what's being shot for. I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that fucking happens. But everybody is. Everybody on the team is. But here's an example of one of the areas right here. So this one didn't take very long to do, actually. I mean, I got all of the entities in place, the loot, and those spheres right there. Those are like spawn points for creatures, and the system automatically kind of like picks. Now here's another area. I decided that I want to take a very big area. Now this is a big chunk of area that I want to do something cool, because I had already worked in this area already, and I think I say the word area like 4,000 fucking times. Sorry, but I just wasn't happy with it. Like I believe I actually mentioned in one of the previous videos is like, this is pretty cool, but it's not enough. So at this point, I'm kind of like going in and just sort of fleshing out little details of this area here. God, I'm stop saying the word area, and then just getting a see from safe shallows to grassy plateaus, and then maybe a cave or something really big or something really fancy and special. I don't know yet. I can't really figure it out. Like, what should I do? What should I do? And that is the question. And ponder. So I bounced the idea around with the rest of the team, kind of like asking questions and chatting about it, but we didn't quite arrive at any kind of an answer just yet. but I did get an idea of what to kind of shoot for, and uh, well, I don't know if it happened on this day, but I began wanting to do like a giant shell or something like that. At this point, I'm now doing that busy work before I do like the actual big thing because I'm trying to figure out exactly what it is here. But it's that wall right there, that surface, that sucker, that sucker is gonna get something fancy to it. So the busy work that I'm doing is just sort of like fixing up the rest of the area and kind of like, oh, I said area again. Oh my God. Um, it's like the magic word in Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse or something. You go, oh God, ah! But so now this is kelp forest biome. So there's three biomes all converging in this one spot here. And I start working on the kelp forest area. And what was nice about this day was that none of the really weird bugs started happening yet, but I started getting hit by weird stuff. And then later in the same week, I get hit by the weirdest bug I've seen in a long time. The weirdest bug I've ever. I'm like, it's not even the episode, and I'm talking about it. That's just stay tuned, cause that bug. What the what the anyway, it didn't happen this day. So I have sort of make it look a little bit like there was once ground and then it kind of fell out and then there's sort of like a pillar there, and just really kind of having fun with these materials. Now I'm really working with the grassy plateau kelp forest biome, which I haven't really had a chance to really work with the kelp forest biome. So I have to do a lot of at this point. I'm also having to do a lot of looking at what the other designer is doing in that area, and trying to make sure that everything meshes up. And right there, that was the ending. That shot right at the very end. Let me get back to it. I probably can't even get back to it. What? There it is. Boom. That was the screenshot that I sent the rest of the team. I was like, I'm done for the fucking day. But there's that wall. That wall looming. Looming. Look at it kind of slightly off to the side. Anyway, thank you for watching.